The Galactic Concord, a sprawling alliance of 1,200 sentient species, ruled the cosmos with an iron grip cloaked in diplomacy. Its strongest members, the Zorathian hegemony, the crystalline Shardkin, and the gaseous Varn collective, dominated the Nexus, a glittering station orbiting a neutron star. For centuries, Earth had played the role of the polite newcomer, its diplomats bowing to protocols, its traders adhering to strict quotas, and its fleets staying within designated lanes. Humanity's restraint was mistaken for weakness, a miscalculation that would soon shake the galaxy. Behind closed doors, Earth was anything but meek. The Prometheus Initiative, a clandestine research group, had developed technologies rivaling the Concord's best. Genesis drives for near-instantaneous travel, unshackled AI cores, and void lances capable of piercing planetary cores. Humanity's colonies, spanning 62 worlds, thrived in secret, their true strength hidden behind a veneer of compliance. The tipping point came during a Nexus summit. The Zorathian delegate, Craxus, his bioluminescent skin pulsing with arrogance, demanded Earth cede its resource-rich colony of Elysium to the hegemony. "Your kind lacks the strength to hold such a prize," he sneered. "Surrender it or face consequences." Ambassador Lena Navarro, Earth's representative, smiled thinly. "We've been polite, Craxus. Consider this your warning. Don't mistake courtesy for cowardice." The chamber laughed, dismissing her words. The Shardkin delegate clinked its crystalline limbs, amused. "Humans are amusing pets," it said. "Let them bark." That night, Navarro sent a quantum-encrypted message to Earth. "Activate Operation Unveil. They've pushed us too far." Operation Unveil was humanity's declaration of independence, a meticulously planned reveal of its hidden might. President Amir Khan, aboard the orbital capital of Horizon, addressed the human diaspora. "For centuries we've played their game, biding our time. No more. The galaxy will know who we are." The first move was subtle but devastating. Human hackers, using AI cores far beyond Concord standards, infiltrated the Nexus's communication grid. Every holoscreen in the galaxy broadcast a message from Khan. "To the Concord and its tyrants, Earth has been polite. That ends now. We are not your subjects, and we will not kneel." As the broadcast ended, human ships, cloaked by Prometheus stealth tech, appeared in restricted Concord systems. The Genesis fleet, 15,000 strong, materialized around key trade hubs, disabling Zorathian freighters with pinpoint void lance strikes. No lives were taken, but the message was clear. Humanity could strike anywhere, anytime. The Concord's response was swift. The Arbiter, a towering, multisensory entity from the core worlds, summoned Navarro to the Nexus. "Your actions violate every treaty," it thundered. "Cease this recklessness or face war." Navarro stood unflinched. "You demanded Elysium. You insulted our sovereignty. We're done bowing. If it's war you want, you'll regret it." Behind the scenes, Admiral Zara Patel, commander of the Genesis fleet, prepared for escalation. Her flagship, Indomitable, was a marvel of human engineering. A kilometer-long dreadnought with a fusion core and adaptive shields. "They think we're bluffing," she told her crew. "Let's show them what humanity's been hiding." The Zorathians, eager to crush the upstarts, launched a punitive fleet toward Elysium. Their armada, led by the dreadnought Starflayer, numbered 8,000 ships, bristling with plasma cannons and antimatter torpedoes. They expected a quick victory over a fledgling species. They were wrong. Patel's fleet met them in the Veil Nebula, a chaotic region of gas and radiation that scrambled sensors. Human ships, guided by AI cores, navigated the nebula with surgical precision. The Indomitable unleashed its void lances, beams that warped space to bypass shields, shredding the Starflayer's hull. Smaller human frigates, cloaked and agile, darted through the enemy ranks, planting quantum mines that detonated in cascades of light. The battle lasted 6 hours. When the nebula cleared, the Zorathian fleet was rubble, their flagship a drifting husk. Only a handful of human ships were lost. Patel broadcast the wreckage to the galaxy. "This is what happens when you push us. Stay away from Elysium." The Concord reeled. The Shardkin, usually aloof, demanded an emergency session. How did primitives achieve this? Their delegate hissed, crystals vibrating with unease. The Varn collective, their gaseous forms swirling, proposed sanctions. But cracks appeared in the Concord's unity. Smaller species, long oppressed, whispered of humanity's strength as a beacon of hope. On Earth, Khan met with Dr. Elena Voss, head of the Prometheus Initiative. "They're rattled," Voss said, her neural implant glowing as she analyzed Concord chatter. "But they'll hit back harder. We need the Nexus array." The array, a weaponized quantum field generator, could disrupt entire fleets by collapsing their energy matrices. It was humanity's trump card, untested but devastating. The Concord's retaliation targeted humanity's outer colonies. A combined Zorathian Shardkin fleet struck New Dawn, a farming world of 10 million. Sentinels, the Concord's robotic enforcers, joined the assault, their programming overridden by political pressure. Orbital bombardments razed fields, but human defenses, hidden bunkers and AI-guided turrets repelled the ground invasion. Patel's fleet arrived mid-battle, warping in with Genesis drives. The Nexus array activated, emitting a pulse that disabled every enemy ship's power core. Sentinels froze, drifting like statues. The invaders surrendered, their commanders humiliated on galactic broadcasts. Humanity didn't stop there. Operation Unveil's second phase targeted Concord infrastructure. Cloaked drones sabotaged trade routes, redirecting resources to human colonies. AI propaganda flooded Nexus networks, exposing the Concord's corruption. Forced labor on Varn worlds, Shardkin experiments on lesser species, Zorathian conquests veiled as peacekeeping. Rebellions erupted. The Falari, a nomadic avian species, joined humanity, their cloaked ships bolstering the Genesis fleet. The Quarks, silicon-based miners, supplied rare minerals for void lances. Khan's diplomats, led by Navarro, formed the Terran Alliance, a rival to the Concord, promising freedom over tyranny. The Arbiter, desperate to maintain order, offered negotiations. "Cease your aggression, and we'll grant autonomy," it proposed. Navarro's response was icy. "You had your chance. We're not asking for autonomy, we're taking it." The Terran Alliance set its sights on the Nexus itself. The station, a symbol of Concord dominance, was fortified with Sentinel swarms and Zorathian dreadnoughts. Patel devised a three-pronged assault: sabotage from within, a fleet strike from without, and a diplomatic coup to sway neutral species. Human operatives, disguised as traitors, infiltrated the Nexus. They planted quantum disruptors, disabling Sentinel command nodes. Meanwhile, the Genesis fleet warped into Nexus space, catching the defenders off guard. The Indomitable led the charge, its void lances carving through enemy hulls. Falari cloaks hit allied ships, while Quark's shields absorbed barrages. On the station, Navarro addressed wavering delegates via hijacked holofeeds. "The Concord rules through fear. Join us, and build a galaxy where strength serves all, not the few." Dozens of species defected, their ships turning on the Zorathians. The Nexus array, deployed from orbit, shut down the station's defenses. Human marines stormed the halls, capturing the Arbiter. The crystalline entity, its glow dimming, pleaded, "You cannot dismantle order." "We're not dismantling it," Navarro said. "We're redefining it." The Nexus fell in days. The Concord's leadership, exposed as corrupt, was exiled to fringe worlds. The station became the Terran Alliance's headquarters, a beacon of a new era. The Terran Alliance reshaped the cosmos. The Nexus, now a hub of equality, hosted free elections. Species once crushed by the Concord, Falari, Quarks, and others gained voices. Humanity's tech, shared openly, sparked a renaissance. Genesis drives connected distant worlds, AI cores streamlined economies, and void lances deterred aggressors. Khan addressed the galaxy from the Nexus. "We were polite because we believed in peace. You mistook that for weakness. Now you know our strength. Let's build a future where no one needs to hide it." On Elysium, now the Alliance's capital, Voss unveiled the Unity Network, a quantum-linked system ensuring no species could dominate another. Patel, promoted to Alliance Admiral, patrolled the stars, her fleet a guardian of freedom. The Zorathians, humbled, retreated to their homeworld. The Shardkin, fractured by defections, negotiated peace. The Varn, ever pragmatic, joined the alliance for trade. The galaxy, once a hierarchy of fear, became a tapestry of cooperation. Years later, a monument rose on Earth, inscribed with Navarro's words, "Politeness was our gift. Strength is our promise." Visitors from across the galaxy marveled at humanity's rise, from polite newcomers to architects of a new order. Children on Elysium learned of Operation Unveil, not as war, but as awakening. A young Falari, wings shimmering, asked Voss, "Will you ever be polite again?" Voss smiled. "Only to those who respect us." In the stars, human ships ventured forth, their Genesis drives lighting the void. The galaxy was vast, but humanity's warning echoed, "Push us, and we push back, harder."